As you can see right now, the car is on a jack because I was actually putting the last few bolts of the intake manifold, and the very last bottom ones are really hard to reach, so you kind of have to lift the car up and get them from underneath the car. But as I was working on that, I'm already completely done with it. Also on the previous video, I put the ARP bolts and I also put the head on, as you can see. So yeah, like I'm waiting for a couple of parts, like a sandwich plate and a couple of other things. You guys will see whenever they get here. Kind of, you know what I mean, kind of want to keep it as a surprise. But you can see the headers are down there. I haven't put them on. I have all the bolts on there so I won't lose them. And I know I haven't made a video, but I've been like extremely busy with work and stuff. But honestly, I've been getting a lot of money for parts, so that's awesome. I'm also getting one of those oil pressure gauges, so that's gonna be freaking sweet. I'll teach y'all how to install that. It's not very difficult. It is completely easy and straightforward. I'm also waiting for another crank pulley because mine kind of cracked a bit, so I don't want to use that one because I don't trust it. The wheels are on, the axles are on, although one on the axle on the driver's side kind of busted a little bit, so it started leaking a bit of grease. So I'm also getting like some really decent ones. You guys will see whenever it gets here, but I'm super pumped about it. I'm throwing in a lot of money in this car for it to be a good project for y'all. So yeah, I'm extremely excited. And as you can see, Perry the Platypus is still in here. Look at that. But anyways, for this video, guys, I'm going to show y'all how I'm going to clean my engine. You know, as you can tell, it has a bunch of fucking grease on it. Like, see that? All that stuff right there. The material I'm going to be using is Degreaser. I know it's in a water bottle because I got some from work. I got this too. It's an wire brush for a drill, just in case I can't reach or have big spots. Check that out. And I also got a Dremel. This is brand new. I picked it up. It wasn't that expensive, maybe like $30. And I got one of those little bitty brushes also, just in case I can't reach a spot that is super tiny. And here's the part number, or what it looks like, just in case you guys also want to get it. My plan is to make this engine like really super clean, including the motor mounts and everything I can, honestly. But yeah, as you can tell, like there's a bunch of freaking shit everywhere that I don't want. The intake manifold's on, about to drop the car and get ready on this cleaning process. You might be able to just use oven cleaner, but I wouldn't recommend that unless you're going to be really cautious about it, because I have been told that eats a bunch of freaking aluminum. So yeah, just be careful with all those really high fancy grill cleaners, because I wouldn't recommend them, honestly. Alright guys, so before I start this, I gotta make sure everything is covered. So a little bit of spray wouldn't hurt it, but just try to cover that up. Anyways, now that you got your freaking engine looking like a damn gift wrap, you can start spraying. As you can see, some stuff already looks way cleaner because it's actually eaten all the dust. Look at that. You can already see a lot of improvement. I know there's some stains and stuff, but I think honestly that's dirt. So I'm gonna get it with the wire wheel, and you can see all the improvement. Even down there on the oil pan, it took out a lot of it, but it's not very much for the Dremel. So the Dremel tool is gonna help a lot. Also, the big wire wheel I got, it's not really that big, but you know, it's gonna help a lot with the drill. But as of right now, I got the tranny also. The starter's already looking clean. The oil pan down there is awesome and ready to be wire brushed. I also cleaned the frame on the bottom. As you can tell, it is extremely shiny now. It's got a bit of dirt and stuff, but nothing I can't take off real quick, you know. Look at that. Easy. I'm letting the degreaser sit there on the transmission for 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and clean it off with some paper towels. I'm gonna go ahead and do the fuel injectors and the fuel rail. So I'm gonna get all those cleaned. These are stock, just in case you're wondering. Now that I got all that, I'm gonna get the Dremel. This is gonna be extremely useful, so if you don't have one, make sure you go pick yourself up one. They're not that expensive. So I just need to use a rag to wipe it down and take out all the dust that's like still sitting in the cracks and stuff. I guess I'll just hit the oil pan tomorrow. I kind of just wiped it off, but right there it's like pretty freaking sweet. Check that out. Everything looks completely polished. Like I said, I used the Dremel and it worked pretty freaking awesome. So look at that, man. It looks sweet. Now the engine is completely shiny. But yeah guys, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you learned something from it, and I hope I taught you how to do this. There's so many ways out there you can do it, but I thought the fastest way would be a Dremel because it does all the work for you instead of sanding it, you know what I mean, by hand. Anyways guys, thanks again for watching, and make sure to subscribe. Also, like I said, I have some goodies on the way, so make sure you keep updated. It is so shiny. It looks freaking sweet. Alright guys, well anyways, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for watching.